Hey, welcome everyone. Patrick Batta here. We are just getting started, having a little fun, little Hawaii Christmas music. Just for a change. You're probably all fed up with Christmas music already. So we thought we'd put a little Hawaii Christmas music on to get started. And get you in the Hawaiian Christmas spirit. I didn't wear my coconuts today. Just want to double check that we're playing on the website. Well, one second while I check that out. One moment, guys. Sorry, I'm just noticing a problem maybe, and I just want to make sure we're live. And we're good. Okay, good. We are good. Okay, so welcome, and welcome to Boomer High, everyone. Patrick Batta here, maybe joined by Marian Herbertson tonight. I'm not 100% sure. And today is December 23rd, 2014, and this is going to be our last episode for the season. You know, we started in July or August. I can't remember now when this year. July or August. Let me just double check. I want to make sure I got the right microphone on here too. I forgot to check that when we started. Just want to double check that. Yes, we're good. So, hey, we started in July or August this year. We've been on almost every week for the second half of 2014. Had a lot of fun, had a lot of, gave a lot of training, had a lot of guest speakers. And, today's, we're getting down to the Christmas season, December 23rd, when we're recording this. I've got my, today, decided to have an adult beverage while we're doing this today. I'm not sure if Marian's joining me or not. We've had some problems. She's had problems with her internet connection all day long. So I don't know if she'll be with me. But you know what? We're not going to cover a lot today. I basically wanted to kind of do this as a little bit of a kind of a summary of our year. Want to encourage you and give you a little insight into what we'll be doing in 2015, and then just have a little fun. First of all, show off the office a little bit. Got the Christmas tree in the office. Naturally, I always have the guitar in my office. And I try to take a break every day and play my guitar for 15 or 20 minutes and get a little break from computer, from internet, from everything. By the way, my Christmas tree looks crooked and I look straight. I'm not sure which one is true, one or the other. But the Christmas tree's straight, maybe. It looks straight to me anyway from this angle, but not on my camera. So maybe it's just the angle of the camera. There we go. That looks better. So we wanted to kind of do a little summary of the year, a little bit of ideas of what's in store for 2015. Want to thank everybody who's joined us this year. We've had literally thousands of viewers over time and probably something like 1,000 comments on our website since we started. A lot of fun, a lot of, I'm hoping a lot of people found a lot of good training, got a lot of training out of what we do. We've got some really cool things in store for 2015. And you know what, for the next week and a half, though, we're going to be kicking back a little bit. We're off. Bonnie and I are, family event tomorrow. We have my family's Christmas party on Christmas Eve, my family. Bonnie's family's Christmas party was actually about a week and a half ago. it's always fairly early. She's got a big family, and it's been tricky to arrange. So we always do it middle of December on a Saturday. And Bonnie has 7 brothers and sisters, and God, I don't know how many grandchildren, or I guess we'd have great nephews and nieces and great nephews and nieces. And so lots of people in that family. We had our event then about a week and a half ago. Mine will be tomorrow night. And then our kids, Lauren and Brian, I've not mentioned their names before. Lauren and Brian, their boyfriend, girlfriend, will be with us tomorrow evening and Christmas Day, for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day celebrations, things like that. So, what I want to do, we're probably going to only be here for 20 minutes, half an hour tonight. Want to talk a little bit about our business, but also really more about what's in store. I think for next year. I enjoy doing this. Let me really be frank with you. I enjoy doing this. Some weeks we have, maybe 20, 30 visitors on the live event, and then maybe 200 or 300 over the week. And that's probably pretty typical. Some weeks it's just a few on the live event. And again, we always get, a number of hundred over the week that follows, because, people are in different countries, different time zones. Our times are not necessarily convenient for everybody, naturally. I just wanted to get my microphone facing me a little bit better. And so we basically, have reach out to a fairly broad audience with kind of a broad topic, to be honest. What Marion, my co-host, and I don't know, I was hoping to have her join me, but she may not be able to. I just want to double check. No, I don't. I don't think she will be. Our audience, our topic is generally baby boomers who want to, excuse me for 1 second. And by the way, this is a Christmas adult beverage, and we don't do it very often. I did have a beer last week, and I am having a rum on the rocks, a dark rum on the rocks today. I was going to have an eggnog, and we actually have eggnog, but to be honest, I like the rum better than the eggnog part. So I'm going to just stick with the rum part. And anyway, what I wanted to do is we talk about a fairly broad topic, and that's really baby boomers who are looking to make an income from home, through the internet. And that's what I do. I do that full time. Now, full time meaning that's where I make my full-time income. I don't spend full time at it. I maybe spend an hour a day at it, at promoting what I promote. I spend an hour a week doing this hangout, and I want to encourage you to do it, or to join me if you want to. If you ever want to be on one of our hangouts, I'd love you to message me and let me know. I'm just going to check the messages, and I do see some messages in here. Cool. I can't really respond very well when I'm on camera, so I won't do that. I won't delay what we're doing. But I basically I spend about an hour a week promoting my business, an hour a day, promoting my business, and then another hour doing our live event every week. And that really has afforded me to full-time income. It's pretty cool. And I like doing what I do. I promote an ethical product, an ethical system. I do it via, people opting into emails, and then through, ethical email marketing, and I don't spam people. I let them, they can unsubscribe if they don't like what they see, and they can subscribe if they do. And it generally works day after day and week after week, and, kind of make a full-time income from it. And so that's kind of what we teach here on Boomer High. And I don't know about you, but for a guy, I just turned 60 this year, that works well for me. I don't want to work 12 hours a day. I don't want to work for anybody else anymore. I don't want to work for, I don't want to have a boss. I just like to do what I do. And, when I make money, great. And when I don't make money, well, that's kind of my own responsibility, right? So that's kind of how we do what we do. I'll just give you an example of how it all works, though. Today, I actually bought a product today, a specific product, and it's a training product. And I sent out an email about it. And I sent out an email because I bought the product, I started to use the product, started to get familiar with the product. And I sent out an email about it. And then I got busy. I was doing my coaching. I'm a coach within the iPass system, and I was doing my coaching. And around the end of the day, maybe a couple hours ago, I looked in my email and I made over $300 in commission from this email that I sent out today. Now, I don't know about you, but $300 from an email is pretty cool. You know, I wrote an email. It took me about 10 minutes to write the email. I talked about the product. I talked about why I thought it was worthwhile, why I actually bought the product, and I did buy the product. In fact, I don't ever promote anything that I don't buy and don't use, ever. I never do it. And so I don't promote a lot of different products because I don't go out and buy a lot of different products, right? What I do is I use things to build my business. I use tools to build my business. And once I get to know those tools a little bit, in this case, this one was very easy to get to know, I then will promote the tool too. Why? You know, because I might as well, covers my costs when I'm buying the tools, it makes some extra commission. And frankly, the tools or the things that I promote are generally really, really good for the people that get them. I mean, that's it. I don't send junk. I just send stuff that I literally use and literally promote and actually use and actually, you know, enjoy using. Now, this one, I really haven't used all that much, but I logged into it. I saw it, but more so what I did is I saw a person who I know is doing incredibly well with the system that is the main offer that I promote. And I had a little chat with him, and, you know, I found out, you know, what he was doing. And I found out basically he was using what's taught in this other product to build his business. And he's probably the top person in the network that I'm affiliated with. So I thought, well, you know what? If this is good enough for this guy, it's good enough for me, right? If it's good enough for me, it's good enough for a lot of other people. I might as well promote it. So I'm not going to mention the product here. I'm not going to give a link here. I don't want to do that. But if you know me or are connected with me, check out my posts on Facebook today, or connect with me on Facebook if you don't know me, and you'll see what that product is. So I'm not going to go into that in detail. But the cool thing is, for sending out a single email today, I made $300. Now, $300 for some people, they have to work for a few days, a week, you know, whatever. I sent out an email and made $300, and that's the benefits of affiliate marketing when you do it properly. Okay. Now, a couple years ago, I spent 3 or 6 months to learn how to make $38. And it took a while, but I've learned it. I've learned what I'm doing, and I teach what I do, and I share what I do. And that's generally the transition people take over time. So I just wanted to mention that because that's such an obvious and such a glaring example of how affiliate marketing can work for you. So again, forgive me while I have my sip of Christmas rum, and let me again fill you in a little bit more about what we're doing. So that's how affiliate marketing works. With affiliate marketing, if you've never done it at all, and we don't know who's going to see our webinars, right? We don't make you subscribe or even opt in to see our webinars. If you've never done affiliate marketing at all, basically with affiliate marketing, what you do is get an affiliate link to a product or an offer. And your affiliate link means when people buy that product or offer from that link, you're going to make money. Now, the commissions can be anywhere from, 10% to, 100%. Could be anything. Okay. On this particular offer, I think it was about 60%. On the main offer I promote and the main stuff that I promote, it's about 70%. So affiliate marketing is pretty cool because it means that I don't have to create the product that I'm selling. All I have to do is promote the product that I'm selling. And and that makes life, pretty simple in that it's just like, share it, tell the story about the product. In this case, I told a story about, that I actually had a conversation with this fellow who has done so well in our market. And I wrote an email about that. And I, elaborated on it a little bit longer than I did even tonight in our hangout. Right. And I basically told that story as an anecdote, which is a true story. Just had the conversation with him yesterday, told me the product that he was using. I went out and bought the product. I saw, oh yeah, I can see how that will work. And then I decided, okay, now that I got the product and I can see how it can work, I'm going to send out a single email about that product. I sent out that email. I made about $310 from a single email. Now, again, I don't know if you have subscribers on a list. I don't know, people on your list, people that'll see your email. But the cool thing is that that's what affiliate marketing does. All I did once I bought the product, once I understood the product, was I sent out one email, and I made $310. And that's cool as far as I'm concerned. Okay. And I just hope you understand that and hope that makes sense to you. And if you like the idea of that, well, stick with us because we're going to teach you over the coming months how to do that more and more and more. And that's what Boomer High is all about. I can see more people logging in. I just want to double check, see if there are any messages here that I should see. Hey, Mary, welcome. Welcome, Mary, by the way. I see you here, first time here. Wonderful. I know you online. We haven't met, but, I know you online and see you here and first time to make the call. Cool. Thank you very much. Again, so that's how affiliate marketing works, guys. That's how the system works. By the way, Mary, just so you know, we don't have drinks on our live webinar every week. We do, though, when it's our final one of the year and it's our Christmas webinar. So please, don't anybody judge me for having myself a Christmas libation during a webinar this week, okay? So anyway, so that's how affiliate marketing works. Now, I affiliate market in a different kind of way. Very different in that I only promote stuff that I use. Some people will be promoting different stuff every other day. You'll opt into the list and they get connected with a bunch of people who have products, and before you know it, you're getting a list to buy something different every day of the week. I don't do that. I mean, I just don't, because I always found that when I was buying all kinds of products, honestly, I wasn't making any money. I was spending all kinds of money. I wasn't buying any. So when I sat on my wallet and said, enough's enough, enough's the insanity, I'm going to get connected with a couple different things and then focus on those things. That's how things changed for me. And that's how I went from, pretty much a $38 income in my first 6 months online to almost a six-figure annual income at this stage from doing the same stuff. I've basically really started to ignore the offers, ignore the marketers, unsubscribe from the people that I don't know, unsubscribe from the people that were promoting different things every other day. Why? Because those things aren't going to make you rich. Those things are going to make you poor. What you want to do is get connected with people that you like, people you trust, people that are doing it, and then start doing what they're doing. Not necessarily even doing what they're selling or buying what they're selling, but doing what they're doing. And that's a little bit of kind of a little bit of my opinion, but it's kind of, kind of what I really think, in that you notice there's guys that are coming out with products every month, like maybe their own products even. And they'll send you, once you buy one product, you're going to get emails about all kinds of products. Well, that's pretty well something to aspire to, right? Now, I don't think that's internet marketing day one. Okay. I think affiliate marketing is more internet marketing day one, not product creation. Okay. Now, product creation isn't hard, and I'll talk about it a little bit later on. But, really, and product creation can be extremely lucrative. But internet marketing, if you're brand new, and most of the audience that we come in are kind of fairly new to it, internet marketing, when you're brand new, the best thing you can do is find a system that you like, and a system that you really believe in, and kind of stick to it for a while, stick to it for long term, make it actually work for you, so that you get results. It's the people that really die in this business, and the people that really go broke in this business, and eventually the people that say it's all a scam, are the people that are buying different things day after day after day. And you know what? They'll fail with every one of them, and then they'll blame all those products or those systems. That's kind of my general opinion. I mean, most things out there will work, whether it's the stuff that I promote or the stuff that somebody else promotes. Honestly, the thing that separates you, the road warriors or the top guys from the road kill, are sticking with it long enough to make it work, and then taking action, and taking enough action to make it work for you, right? So that's kind of where we are now. Again, that's a little bit heavy. I didn't want to really get into that much, but I just want to. I have to double check on my tablet here, and again. And by the way, Marion, and see you, Gary, and that's great. And Marion, thanks for moderating, and sorry you weren't able to connect tonight. But anyway, so that's kind of generally it. So what's in store for 2015? By the way, if you're a baby boomer like me, saying 2015, holy crap. Do you remember when like 1969 was new? Or 1965? Or whatever. 1969. Think of 1969, and I'm going to ramble a little bit, but that's what a baby boomer or senior is going to do on a night. 1969 was a year that I personally took my first trip away from my mom and dad. Pretty much of an eye-opener trip. I took a train with my best friend. I was 15 years old. Took a train out to Nova Scotia, Canada. And we took our bikes with us. And this was before people had light touring 10-speed bikes. But we took our bicycles with us with the goal to go around the Cabot Trail. Now, I invite you sometime to look at the Cabot Trail and take a look. It's probably 250, 300 miles around in a circuitous route around an island at the top of Nova Scotia, Cape Breton Island. And we went out there. So as two 15-year-olds, my mom and dad went west with my sisters, which were younger, on a trip. And I, at 15, said, I'd like to do something different. And my parents surprisingly said, okay. Maybe they were happy to get rid of me at that point. So we went out to Nova Scotia on a train and went around the Cabot Trail on our bicycles. And really, the Cabot Trail is up and down mountains as high as maybe not, I guess they call them mountains, but some of them maybe 4,000, 5,000 feet up around the coastline all the way around. It's just like Scotland. Cape Breton Island is like Scotland. And that was I took 2 weeks. We didn't take 2 weeks to get around there, but we took a few days kind of at a base camp with my buddy's grandparents' house, and took a little time at the end. And again, we had our time on the train going out. We took it out in 1969. But 1969 for me, so that was a big year for me. But 1969 also was the year of Woodstock, which again, as baby boomers, we all remember, we all love, we all think back on. I personally, I mean, it's probably still my favorite record. It's one of my favorite movies. I didn't go to the live event. I didn't even know about it until it was too late. And probably as a 15-year-old, my parents may not have, even though it's not that far from here, maybe 300 miles, 200 miles, didn't go. Okay. And, but I certainly watched the movie many times. I went on many dates to the movie. It was like my favorite date movie was to go see Woodstock. And Joe Cocker. Joe Cocker was probably my favorite act at Woodstock. And Joe Cocker just passed away this week, which was, it's kind of a blow that it hurts when you see these guys that you've grown up with, that, you know, he was an idol when you were, you know, 15 years old or 16 years old watching the movies and all that. And he passes away at age 70. And I'll tell you, Joe Cocker was quite, you know, one of my favorite performers. Honestly, the not only his performance in Woodstock, but if you recall the Mad Dogs and Englishmen album and movie, if you've ever seen it, honestly, one of my favorite rock and roll movies. Anyway, as a baby boomer, it really hurts when you see these guys getting old, you know, passing away. I mean, Joe Cocker, to have lived as long as he is a bit of a miracle. He lived a hard life as a young man. He you know, drank a lot. He did a lot of drugs. He did everything under the sun. And really, if you watch the Mad Dogs and Englishmen movie, you'll see the guy, you know, just like all the rock performers in 1969, 70s, early 70s, it was a hard life that it's a wonder you lived till you were 40, let alone age 70, right? So God bless Joe Cocker, and God bless what he brought to all of us. And as baby boomers that have grown up with him for the last, you know, honestly, 40 years. Bonnie and I went and saw him a couple of years ago. He played in Toronto at an outdoor concert. We went and saw it. We enjoyed it a lot. He played with the legend of the blues legend, Buddy Guy. Buddy Guy, again, one of the top blues performers of all time. Also played with the band. The third act that day was a band called the Fabulous Thunderbirds. If you're into kind of bluesy rock, mainly blues, I guess, Fabulous Thunderbirds, also one of the classics. So we had an amazing night seeing him. And we've made a point of trying to kind of see every big act we could at least once. Acts like The Who, the Beach Boys, the Rolling Stones. We've seen all of these, you know, and I am a bit of a rocker and a bit of a, you know, I do play guitar, and I'd love to sing you a song tonight, but I'm not going to, and because I've only had one rum. I won't put you through that. But we enjoy it. We enjoy it. And again, when I saw Joe Cocker pass away this week, it's just sad to see. And again, it's something we're going to have to get used to, right? You know, these legends that we've grown up with for 30, 40 years are gone and are going, right? So anyway, back to a more positive note. We've got some interesting plans for Boomer High in the next week. Well, first of all, Bonnie and I, again, the next week or so, we're going to be kind of chilling a bit, family and things like that. January, we're going to be traveling a bit, but I will still hold Boomer High as often as long as I have internet connection. And our travel plans are a little bit loose, but we know we're traveling. We don't know when. We don't know exactly when. We don't know exactly where. We know it will be warmer than Cambridge, Ontario in January. And so we're looking forward to that. And so we expect, it might be Florida, but we don't know for sure. Could be somewhere a little bit more exotic than Florida. And so we will do that, but we'll be holding, Boomer High from, if we have an internet connection at our hotel, we'll be doing it from there. If I have to go to a Starbucks, we'll go to a Starbucks. Wherever we have to do it from, we'll do it because we want to keep the ball rolling, for everybody. Okay. And so we'll be doing that. Some other things we have in mind for Boomer High over the coming year is some more advanced training. You know, what we do as affiliate marketers, internet marketers, we kind of teach in a lightweight version week after week after week as part of our free training. But there are certainly elements to it that are more advanced. And we've decided to create some products along that line that, you know, people that listen to us may choose to purchase and choose to get in on. It might be a membership oriented kind of thing for advanced training, or just a one-time product where you get it and you're going to get the advanced training that we put together. So those are the kinds of things we have in mind for the coming year. Looking forward to that. I've actually done some product development in the past, and it went well. And I sold, honestly, the first product I came out with, over 4,000 people picked up that product. And it was an inexpensive product. Since then, we re-released it this year. It's called the 50 Names a Day Plan. There's a link down below here. It's a list building course. List building basically being how to build an email list so you can send out offers to that list. And so that product, we continue to sell it. It's continued to be kept up to date. It's down below. It's just an inexpensive system. There's no one-time extra offer that I've created or anything. There is a one-time offer that's an affiliate product, but it's about an $8, $9 product. So it's a cheap product that will teach you how to build an email list, kind of the way I've done it. And basically what I did is created, you know, once I learned how to do it, and once it started really rocking and rolling for me, I decided I might as well teach some other people how to do it. And I charged $8 or $9 for it. And it's out there and available for anybody to get. So, you know, you're welcome to get it if you want, but that's not the point of the message here. The point of the message is we'll be creating some more advanced training, and as part of Boomer High in 2015. Probably won't be available until February because of the travel in January. Although maybe, you know, if I'm in a very nice location, I may record a bunch of the videos while I'm there, just so I'm not just doing it from the, you know, from the home office. So that's it. So we'll be continuing to bring on special guests every, you know, we try to do that about once every 3 weeks or so. And we you know, maintain that for the 6 months. So about once every 3 weeks, we bring on special guests. Then I do one of these hangouts every couple weeks. Maybe I do two, depends if Marion's available. Sometimes Marion does them when I'm not available, and sometimes we do them together. So that's kind of what's coming and what's in store for the coming year. There'll be other plans, you know, once I've taken time over the next little while, and that. So we'll do that. But finally, the last thing is the main product that we do promote, and that I promote, and everybody else that's generally on the ongoing office or ongoing viewers to Boomer High, is the iPass system. The iPass system, I just think, is wonderful. It's the cool thing about the iPass system. It's an easy system to get into. It's not an expensive system to get into. And the first 5 videos you get really will teach you more about affiliate marketing than I've ever seen for the $7 cost involved. The first 5 videos are called the formula videos, and want to invite you to check those out. There'll be a link down below. If you have any inkling, again, whether you're part of our regular viewers, if you're part of the regular viewers, you're probably part of it, iPass. But if you've not, if you're a brand new viewer tonight, if you have any inkling to want to make some money online, I'd suggest to you that this is your very first stop. And there'll be a little link below that says create your online business. Basically what that is a link to the iPass system. And that link is actually going to be sent to you, an affiliate link from whoever brought you to the Boomer High webinar tonight. We've set it up that way so that if other people have promoted the Boomer High webinar and you join the iPass system, you're technically joining through that person, which is pretty cool. It's pretty cool. It's actually pretty advanced technology to be able to do that. And and we did that. So what the iPass system is an affiliate marketing program that will allow you to make anywhere from about $3 a sale, believe it or not, to almost $3,000 a sale. Okay. I'm not going to tell you a lot about it here. I'm not going to put you through an elongated sales pitch because frankly, there's a $7, there's a button there to get a link to the system that will set up a trial for you and actually set up an account that you can start promoting immediately. Within it, first of all, there's 5 formula videos that'll teach you a lot about affiliate marketing. Second, there's a whole series of training modules that'll teach you the basics of how you can start promoting iPass on your own. So the cool thing is, it's $7 to join, okay, to get into the trial. You can start promoting it. You can start making money in your first week. Now, the $7 trial will lead you to a monthly membership. So after 7 days, it'll kick into a monthly membership. Again, you can cancel if you don't want to, but I'd suggest you don't do that. You just dig into the material, dig into the training, and start promoting the system, okay? And whether you're making money in 7 days, don't worry about it. The key thing is you have a platform there for you to make money online. And then when you make money, iPass pays out a commission check every week, every Friday. iPass pays out a commission check of the commission you've earned in the system. Okay, so there's a little button down below. It says, click to start your online business. Just do that. Just click to start your online business. You'll get an opt-in form, and then it'll take you to the sales page that'll explain the system in a lot of detail and show you how, a lot of other people that are doing it with the system. So that's kind of it. So look, I'm going to end a little early today. I know we really were brief, but it's the end of the year. There's not a lot of extra news. We're going to be taking it easy for the next few weeks. I want to thank some people, though, before I go, because I won't be back online over the next week or so. First of all, I want to thank Marion Herbertson. Marion has been my co-host for this entire 6-month span this year. And Marion has been a wonderful co-host. Those of you who know her know she's a great person. When I met Marion the first time, I thought, that's it. I finally found somebody. And I looked and I pondered a long time to say, who do I want to get involved with as a co-host on this vision that I had of Boomer High? And honestly, Marion jumped out at me as the person. And I hope you understand that, Marion. That was not a fluke. That was not a fluke. I saw you, dear, as one of the most ethical marketers I've ever known, one of the most passionate marketers I've ever known, a baby boomer who was also doing it just the same way I was. And I really wanted you to be involved in doing this. And I appreciate you for what you do. I appreciate for what you have done. And I'm looking forward to what we do together in the future. And I know you've had some health challenges recently. And, praise God, let's hope they're over with soon and things turn out great for you and your husband. I know you're still making a good income online, but you know what? I know once you get back and get in the role and get in the swing of things, it'll take off even further. So I want to thank you. I really do want to thank you, and I really want to wish you a Merry Christmas. To the other people that have joined me this month, first of all, over the last 6 months, Sue White. Sue's not here today. She had another obligation. Normally, Sue moderates our hangout because, again, I just can't. I just have a hard time looking at comments when I'm on camera. I can't type and talk at the same time. I can't do anything and talk at the same time, to tell you the truth. But Sue actually generally moderates our hangouts and does a wonderful job. And she's pretty much here every week, but she was unable to be here this week. But Sue, if you see this, again, I appreciate you. I love you. I wish you well. And I know you're also, one of the coaches, but in iPass in building a good sized business. But I really do appreciate you and want to get you involved a little bit more in the next year with Boomer High as well. We've also had some regular viewers week after week after week. Now, I'm not going to name names because there's just a bunch of them, okay? And I can't do that. But I do want to thank you guys for being here. You know, we do this for a reason. We do, hey, let's first of all, I like to be on camera. I'm a bit of a, you know, you know, I don't know what's the word, you know, I don't know. I like to actually do this live. I guess I always wanted to be a DJ or something like that, but I like to do that. But secondly, I like to make some money, and I'm doing that with what we do. Boomer High helps. Boomer High helps. It's not the only thing, but it helps. Okay. But those of you that are doing what we're doing, joining what we're doing, promoting what we promote, and even promoting Boomer High so that you get additional sales to your business, well, I just want to thank you guys for doing that. I mean, it gives us an audience, but secondly, it gives you sales. So I really hope you get a lot of sales by promoting Boomer High. Now, again, today is not one where I'm going to be teaching a lot of stuff. There's just not much point. Don't have a lot new to say today. If you hit me up on Facebook, you'll see the system that I'm now using to help augment my business. But I just really want to thank you guys for tuning in week after week after week. Now, next year, we're going to have a lot more important and relevant content and exciting content coming forward, as I mentioned earlier. And I mentioned not just free training, but even some advanced level training and things like that. So that's pretty exciting, and I'm really looking forward to it. But for the next week and a half, I think I just want to wish you all have a wonderful, wonderful Christmas, or if maybe happy Hanukkah, happy holidays, whatever it is you may celebrate. You know, we are Christian. We celebrate Christmas. Christmas is a special time for me and my family. We watched the movie The Christmas Story last night. Christmas Story to me looks like my childhood. I mean, it really does. It's a little bit older than I am when that happened, but I'll tell you what. I look at the scenery. I look at the places. I look at everything that happened there. Other than a BB gun, my parents wouldn't give me a BB gun neither. Ralphie in Christmas Story got one. I didn't get one. And my parents definitely said, you'll shoot your eye out as well. But, you know, we enjoy those movies. We enjoyed that. We also watched, by the way, we watched Christmas Vacation the night before last. And I know, you know, we all love the old Jimmy Stewart one, It's a Wonderful Life, things like that. But I swear to God, I don't think there's anything funnier than Christmas Vacation. So Christmas is a special time for us. Our kids get here tomorrow. We're going to have a good time. We're going to be chilling for the next week and a half. We'll be traveling in January, but we'll be starting Boomer High up again the first week of January. It'll probably be on New Year's Eve. Let me just open up my calendar here 1 second. 23rd. I just got to double check a date here so I give you the right date. Our next one will be on January 7th, Wednesday, January 7th. And as we are going to take off tomorrow and take off the next week because of New Year's. And so we'll be away for 2 weeks. With that said, I want to again wish you all a Merry Christmas, a happy holiday. And we'll see you on January 7th. And look for some new training. Then we'll get back into the regular swing of things and all that. So with that, I'm going to end with a little bit of music like I normally do. I think I might go back to our Hawaiian music. And we'll do something a little bit different here, but still Hawaiian. By the way, I can't play Christmas carols because they're all copyright, they're all proprietary. Google will take down our video. So we're going back to Hawaii here for my full Hawaii music. And look at guys, I want to again wish you Merry Christmas. We'll see you again January 7th. Till then, Patrick, Batty, Boomer High, having a wonderful holiday period with your family. Stay prosperous, stay healthy, and we'll see you then. All the best. Bye-bye. See you in a couple of weeks, guys. Bye-bye.